what's up, Alex? Quick demo video for you for your pair of Ahsokas. And they have the master chassis, right? So you got this one here, and then we'll be going over the shoto as well, but we'll go over the long one first. I started out obviously with the panels off of the Sabers so that you could see the chassis, and then I'll show you what they do, and then I'll stop the video. I'll put these together, and we'll come back and we'll throw some blades in them. These do have covers for the battery and the board, but they are on a hinge. I usually just like to pull them straight off, but they are on magnets. So if you had them in the Saber, right, you have the option of just flipping one side open, closing it, or flipping the other side open. But like I said, I find it easier just to take these out while you're putting a battery in. And then when you do that, this is what you've got. So you got your battery compartment here. Of course, your board. You can get to your SD card and your micro USB from here, but your board is glued down to the shelf so it doesn't pop up on you. Okay. You got a crystal chamber right here. You can open it with your finger, and you open that door, you see your crystal over here, spinning plasma gate, and close that. And then in here I have a 7-pixel accent strip right here, and then of course both of these have a 24mm KR speaker and also recharge ports. Okay, let's throw a battery in this guy real quick. Each Saber has one sound font, so that you can see what I did and you can use that to build off of. Okay, so one sound font per Saber. The config that I used is also on the SD card, so you can grab that and just build this guy up. We'll turn the light off, brother. Throw a battery in. And this is what I've got. So I've got your crystal kind of pulsing when the Saber's off. A slow scroll over here with the accent pixels until we turn it on. And then it kind of gets faster. Your stock V3s are lighting up like they should, and then we can open up that gate, or the door, so you can see your plasma gate spinning. So hopefully you could see that. A little difficult to operate this guy without the doors on because it's kind of meant for the panel to be on so that it presses the chassis up against the switch, but we'll get it. And then I gave you twist off, and that shuts everything down just like that. We'll take the battery out of this guy and move over to the shoto, which is basically the same exact setup, except it does not have the 7-pixel strip, right? So it's got the doors here that you could just grab and take off. Like I said, they're on magnets too. Same battery compartment, board, SD card, and micro USB access, but the board is adheres down to the shelf again. And then your crystal chamber over here, where you can just open up this door. So hard to do without looking at it. But you open that up, and then you can see your plasma gate and your crystal right here. And again, recharge port with a KR 24mm speaker. All right, so we'll throw a battery in this guy too. Just like that. Now on this guy, I've still got your crystal pulsing until we turn it on. And we'll open that up. And you can see that spinning in there. You got your stocks lighting up like they should as well. Then I also gave you twist off, just like that. And then it goes back to pulsing. These are on a timer though. So if you don't turn the Saber on right away, they'll turn off and stop draining your battery. So what I'll do now is I'll go through, I'll put these all together, and then I'll be back and show you what they look like with blades in. Okay, so I got all of these assembled. It takes a little bit, but what you want to do when you take these off is you come over here and you take this guy out. You take this screw out and pull this off, and then you can pop this entire panel off, and that's how you get to your chassis. And it's the same on this one. Okay, so again, take this guy out, take this guy out right here, pull this off, and then you can pop the panel off and get to your chassis this way too. These each come with a blade extender, and it looks like this. I'm just going to use one. That's how you get your blade depth, and they're interchangeable, so just take them and screw them right into your saber. Oops. Like that. Just like that. Come over here and put a blade in. 1-inch diameter neopixel blades for both of them. And then we'll lock this down real quick. Just to show you that these do fire up a blade. Just like that. I do have just a custom blade style on here I was messing with from a previous install, and it's on here too. Of course, you can change it to whatever you want. Good flash on flash, blaster bolt, blade lock up. And then turn it off here. This happens to have a little bit of a pre-off on the blades. But we'll take this off and then swap it over to the shoto so I can show you the same thing. All right, we'll pop the blade out. Take this guy out. And then screw it onto here. I'll throw this blade in here too. My blade's been sanded quite a bit, so it's the tiniest bit loose in here, but if you have brand new blades, you'll be fine. Blade locked up. And then twist off just like that. So yeah, well, I'm gonna take these, I'm gonna disassemble all of these off camera. There's really no need to show you how to do that. If you have any questions for me, let me know, because that's basically your Thrawn hunters. And if everything looks good to you, I'll get these guys out in the mail to you tomorrow. Okay, thank you.